In the Greco-Roman world, the spread of religious practices and beliefs was a fascinating tale of cultural exchange, adaptation, and transformation. The worship of deities, once confined to specific cities or nations, began to transcend borders as interactions between different cultures increased. Among these, the cult of Isis, an Egyptian goddess, emerged as one of the most intriguing and widespread religious movements, weaving its way through the Mediterranean and beyond, leaving a lasting impact on the spiritual landscape of the ancient world. The spread of the cult of Isis. In the ancient world, localized worship was the norm until the mid-first millennium BC, when increased cultural interactions allowed certain cults to spread far and wide. The Greeks had been aware of Egyptian deities, including Isis, since the Archaic period 700 to 480 BC. The first temple dedicated to Isis in Greece was built in the 4th century BC by Egyptians living in Athens. The conquests of Alexander the Great later in that century led to the formation of Hellenistic kingdoms around the Mediterranean and the Near East, including Ptolemaic Egypt. This created a fertile ground for the blending of Greek and non-Greek religious traditions, allowing various religious practices to spread across the Hellenistic world by the late 3rd century BCE. Among these, the cult of Isis and Serapis, a Hellenized version of the Egyptian god Osiris, gained prominence. The cult of Isis and Serapis spread through merchants and travelers across the Mediterranean. By the end of the 4th century BC, it had established itself in coastal Greek cities and gradually expanded throughout Greece